Well, take a look. Maybe you've seen it. It is an image outside the Kentucky International Convention Center featuring local children being showcased for their leadership. Those students rewarded with the jumbotron through the month of March, and one of the forces behind those images, Judge Derwin W. We thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
What got you, we saw you at the news conference when you all announced this. What got you involved in this?
To be honest with you, this is something that Christopher 2X brought to me. He was talking about different student athletes that were almost emulating the things I did when I was growing up. So we started talking about the things that they were doing, and I said, this needs to be publicized to everyone. So we started talking about a jumbotron, what we could do to get the name out, get the kids out in front of everyone. So the jumbotron was just a brain trust of not only Crystal 2X, but myself, and we wanted to give them recognition for some of the things that they have been doing.
And this has kind of led to another idea for you, because a lot of these are student athletes who displayed a lot of leadership abilities and that kind of thing. So now you're looking at something called the Uncommon Award. Tell me about that.
Well, I'm a former student athlete. And some of the things I was doing back then, people said it was a little uncommon. So I wanted to find some kids, like these kids that we have today, wanted to find them to see what they're doing, see that they're doing some extraordinary things off the court and on the court. So it's uncommon to see kids like this, especially with some of the things we see on TV now. So we said we're going to name this an Uncommon Award. It was going to be given to kids every year to make sure that they understand the importance of doing things in the classroom as well as on the basketball court.
And you're hoping to connect some of these children to other student athletes who've graduated and have them do some mentoring. You wanted to give out your phone number because you want parents out there who might have a child who could benefit from this to give you a call.
Absolutely. They can call 502-265-6167. What we will do is we will pair them with former student athletes that have graduated and doing well in the community as well, to be able to be mentors to them throughout the summer so that there's nothing missed throughout the summer, and they'll come back in the school year and be ready to go and be the leaders on and off the basketball court.
I wanted you to comment quickly on your Facebook post. I had seen it when the comment was made for some basketball players to shut up and dribble.
Right.
And you were offended by that, obviously, and justifiably so. So when you did this, this was to let people know. You said, good thing I didn't just shut up and dribble.
Right. When you're a student athlete, people just expect you to play basketball or play football or whatever. And when I was growing up, I had a couple of people who said, why don't you just play basketball? Your opinion really doesn't matter. Well, I was offended by that even back then, and my parents used to always encourage me to speak my mind, speak the truth, and do well. So when I heard that, it really took me back to when I was a kid, when someone actually told me to just shut up and dribble, and I was saying I'm glad that I didn't, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be a lawyer, and I wouldn't be a judge.
Now a judge, for heaven's sakes. All right, let's talk. 30 seconds left. Obviously, former U of L player. Let's quickly ask you, Vince Tyree, being made permanent AD today.
I love it. I've had an opportunity to speak with Vince. He's a very stand-up guy. He's good for the program, so I'm glad to see the interim tag taken off, because he was the best athletic director that we had at this point in the first place, so I don't see why he had to be in this long in the first place.
Just a few seconds, your 2 cents on Chris Mack.
I think it makes sense. Chris Mack is a winner. He's shown himself to be a winner on and off the court when he was at Xavier, and I'm hoping that he can bring that same success here. Now, he hasn't been named yet. There are some other candidates, but he has to be the runaway favorite right now, and if he can bring that success to the University of Louisville, that's the best person for us.
I had to divert you, even though I know we were talking about the kiddos.
That's
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. He gave you that phone number again if you want to call Derwin. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.